Greetings from Bulgaria, I'm Volk, and you are back with episode 13. Oh, sorry, I mean 12.5, for those of you who are superstitious. Okay, let's begin with a few corrections. I'm sitting on the fleet right in front of the Heroics mission terminal, and you can already see a bunch of them available, including the ones from Tatooine, the planet that I haven't started on yet. I believe in a previous episode, I don't remember if it was 11th or 12th, I mentioned that you unlock the heroics as soon as you finish the planet. Apparently that's not true. And since I was speaking out of, I don't know, assumption, I was wrong. So let me correct myself. Apparently they are unlocked for you as soon as you open the quest line with the main storyline of your class for the planet. That's why now I have Alderaan and Tatooine, and also that's why half of the Alderaan ones and all of the Tatooine ones are orange and red. Orange means they are challenging, but you can do them. Red means they're above your level, and it's not a very good idea to go and solo them. Although, if you really want a challenge, they are doable, and I tell you they are. Then another quick suggestion from one of the comments posted by TrigPT on the 12th episode, way before I actually publish it. That's what happens when folks enjoy the series and follow the annotations for the playlist and such. A few corrections that I believe I've misled you with in the previous episodes. The Black Talon rewards a simple speeder now. He doesn't say if the speeder is 100% drop and who drops it, but it's definitely worth checking because this means around level 10 to 12 you will have a speeder for yourself. And depending on whether you're a subscriber and you have a legacy perk, you can have a speeder at level 10 without relying on purchasing something or getting something as a reward. Another thing. If you do the planetary story quest lines, you know, the ones that I'm avoiding, the rewards are earpieces and implants and relics. All the three things that I'm currently missing on the left side of my gear. They're not good, I guarantee you that. They're probably greens and maybe something blue. That part I don't know, just because I have never done these purple quests since the revamp at 4.0, which was now half a year ago. You can also get all of the pieces at level 10 from an introduction to PvP quest. So when you reach level 10, just go to the PvP terminal, do the quest. It's very simple, very easy. Do a war zone and whatever else is required for you. And that's it. One more very, very important correction. The companion conversations apparently are now based on how far you're progressing through the story, not depending on the affection of the companion. That makes total sense if you think about it, because, well, I'm already on influence rank, I don't know what, let me check, 11 with Mako, and we're just at the 23rd level, just about to start Alderaan next. That's far below even the half point mark of the storyline. And it makes sense. I don't remember when Bioware changed this, but now that Trig mentioned it, I definitely remember reading it at some point in the patch notes for, I want to say 3.0, but definitely don't quote me on that, I do not remember. Now, next step, continue with the story for this Fatal episode 13. Again, if you're superstitious, this is 12.5. Okay, we understand each other? I'm in a good mood because it's Friday when I'm recording this, and I'm facing the 4-day weekend, third such weekend in May. That's incredible. I don't ever remember having so many free off days in 1 month ever before. Now let's go to Alderaan. Should be quick and easy, maybe cheap as well. How cheap are you? 600, okay, I can afford that. I would advise you when you're watching the episodes, read the comments. Folks often share very interesting advices and tips and tricks that I have missed mentioning here and there. They're useful.
I've always heard how beautiful Alderaan's supposed to be. Figures I'm gonna see it in the middle of a war. At least it'll still be pretty in the holos.
You can sightsee after we win the Great Hunt.
That's assuming there'll be anything left to see. Just forget it, you wouldn't understand.
Welcome to Alderaan, Hunter. Former tourist capital of the core worlds. Your target here is a nobleman nicknamed the Durasteel Duke on account of his knack for staying alive. Over 1,000 assassins have come and gone trying to put the Duke to bed, but he ain't met you yet, right? He was last seen with House Gerard. They're guests of House Thule, so that's a good place to start looking. Good luck.
Figure she'd gloss over the details. Lucky for you, I'm on the job.
Fill me in. I hate surprises.
In a nutshell, when the Queen of Alderaan died a few years ago, the head of the military declared himself king. That didn't go over so well. Now the three largest houses are fighting over the crown.
I'll need to know more about the major players.
Well, General Boris Olgo is the guy who declared himself king, and his house controls most of Alderaan's former military. House Organa and House Thule are Olgo's only real opposition, but they're at each other's throats too.
The King Uldo is the
Basically,
guy with the
Organa
weird
wants
hat.
Alderaan back in the Republic, and Thule came back from exile with the help of the Empire. Hey, are you getting all this?
Yeah, very nice job. Thorough.
Oh, this is kind of old news. I had plenty of time to read up on the trip here. Come on. We better go pay a visit to House Gerard. Oh, and one last thing. The nobles of Alderaan are different. They think they're untouchable, and they won't be impressed, no matter how big a gun you wave around.
Now, based again on the topic I started with the comments under the videos, another very regular and long-time subscriber and follower of mine, Ivan, thank you, man. He provided me with a link of a very similar outfit available on GTN and the cartel market. Well, it was available some 2 years ago. I have no idea if it's still available and which pack contains the parts. But this is the Mandalorian Clansman. It represents a very similar outfit to the old Kulumi and Tunis and Rakata, with different color scheme, of course. This is the set I spoke of in a previous video. Again, since I'm recording a bunch of videos all together and uploading them in different dates, I can't remember in which video I talk about what, but I definitely know I mentioned that in the past. So whichever video I mentioned that I'm looking for that set, I did look it up. I couldn't find it as a standalone on the market, which means it's a part of a pack that's incredibly rare and expensive to pull out, the full set I mean. The other option is buy on GTN. Here on the Red Eclipse the price is a whopping 15-16 million, so maybe more. I did a very rough calculation for the full set. Just the chess piece is about 8-9 million credits. Way out of my budget. But if you're way too rich or if you have a spare, hey, I accept donations. You know, that's the set with the chest piece with the very strange 4 tentacles sticking out of your back. Looks awesome when you're using a speeder boost, for example. I love the music on Alderaan. It's so peaceful, quiet and nice. Maybe I should shut up so you can listen. Welcome to the Camos territory, where you will find plenty of snow. So this is the active quest. I should probably hide the other one so we don't get confused. Spacking the Punch. Very cool name. Maybe I should use it for the title of the video. And if you're thinking it already, yes, feel free to shout it out loud. I should have used the speeder to quickly travel to this location.
I just
Thank you
cuffed
for
the whelp
bringing it
for
up.
scuffing my boot with the stirrup when... Oh, abominable.
Just ignore it. Maybe it'll wander away.
Nice place you got here. So what's on tap?
Rafid, have the help fetch something palatable to our new guest. Some trough water, perhaps?
That's kind, Father. But are we certain they can spare a bucket?
Ah, true. As you can see, your arrival is imposing upon our hospitality. You must leave, now, and use the servants' exit. People would talk if they saw someone of your ilk here.
Guess I should have worn my other blaster.
You know, Ada, he's quite the wag. I think we should keep him around.
Do shut up, Rafid, or I'll be speaking to your father.
Must you two squabble in front of our guests? You're causing more of a stir than our visitor here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, return to the festivities. I will have a few words with our esteemed guest here.
I went from servant through guest to what was the third one? I don't know. I was called so many things during this conversation.
Glad to meet somebody civil.
Forgive my relations. They have a low threshold for impropriety.
You aren't seriously considering dealing with this thug?
Uncle, please. I have the situation well in hand. Return to the festivities. This is not a request. I believe I know why you're here, but this is a discussion best held in private. Please wait in my office. I'll be right with you.
Try to be more
All
careful.
right, let's go have a chat with this fool.
Well, this is a first. Are the Gerards offering
Holster the damn weapons, dude. Stop doing that to me. Convenient and close by. What the hell? Where is my helmet?
Huh?
Would this be the first? No, it's the second time you get to see the face of Burzo. After the first few seconds in the first part.
I'm a
First
bounty
episode.
hunter. I'm after the Durasteel Duke. Can you help me or not?
Right to the point, yes? I'm afraid the Duke and his sister left House Gerard some time ago under unpleasant circumstances. House Gerard now has a vested interest in finding the Duke and having him meet an unpleasant end. A minor noble claims to have a lead on the Duke. However, he insists on meeting in person, which I'm not willing to do. Instead, I will employ you.
Just tell me where to find this twerp.
This transaction must be handled delicately. I can't expect you to navigate the intricacies of our society, but I can give you the authority to negotiate on my behalf. From this point on, you will act as House Gerard's advocate, a role of honor. Come, I will walk you through the appointment ceremony.
Just set up this deal. The Duke's not getting any deader.
You have a point. Let us move with haste. It is customary for information to be double encrypted in these transactions, so Lord Malthus must enter his half of the key before you take the data. I'll let Malthus know you'll arrive at his encampment soon. Be on your best behavior.
I always behave the best way I could. It's not always the way people want me to, but that's because I'm a very special species. Right, since I started mentioning comments in the beginning of the video, let me mention one more name, Aeolos. A very regular follower and subscriber of mine who also joins very often my live streams, which aren't that frequent anymore lately. But that's a different topic. Thank you, ma'am, for watching all of the episodes at one glance and enjoying them all. You left a comment under pretty much most of them so far, and I definitely do enjoy your input. He's also sharing interesting information, bits and bits that I've missed talking about during my voiceover. After speaking with Baron Zakar Girard in his private chambers in House Girard, he has dispatched you to visit Severin Malthus the Seventh at his encampment. Why must you have so many complicated names? Hey, look, I'm finally 24 and the quest is... oh crap. 28. Here is a fuck up. No, I'm not gonna delete the video, but I'm actually leave this because I'm embarrassed for myself and I definitely deserve this to stay on.
You alright?
I can definitely take on these guys 4 levels higher, but it's gonna be a huge problem. Here is what I did and what I should not have done. The quests are ordered in a very weird, I would probably say alphabetical order, which means that the Alderaan is first, and Alderaan is in fact 28 to 32, I believe. Whereas Tatooine is 24 to 28. So let's correct that stupid fuck up and go to Tatooine, shall we? Yep, I will have to take the embarrassment. I can very easily cover it. I mean, that's not a live stream, but let's leave it on for, I don't know, for the ages. No, actually, the quickest way is to go to my ship. That's part 13. That's why I fucked up so very much. I was gonna say something else, but let's keep the polite tone. Okay, start over in the 15th minute of that video. Holy crap. Alright. I can recover. Part 13 will be remembered with this. So from now on it's 13. It's not 12.5 anymore. It's straight for 13. It brought me bad... It's not bad luck. It's totally my fault. I'm gonna definitely do my best to reflect that in the title. It will not be bound to whatever quest I'm doing. So, fly to Tatooine, damn it. To the wasteland. Oops, that's not where Tatooine is. Hey, did you know that this thing turns around? Huh? Because it's extremely useful, and I'm sure that everybody wants to turn the galactic map. And just wanted to let you know that it's possible. I've discovered that some 2 years after I started the game. I can't remember when, obviously, but it was long after I was already considering myself very experienced and pro with this game.
Oh, Krista's calling on an emergency channel. Better patch her through.
Finally, you're some hard critters to pin down. Ignore my recording for Tatooine, Hunter. Everything's changed. That slicer selling the Great Hunt list started a trend. Somebody told your target he was a marked man. Naturally, he decided to make himself scarce.
That made my day.
If you don't hustle, he'll disappear, and you'll be out of the Great Hunt. You're after Tiresias Loci, a scoundrel who's been on the galaxy's most wanted list forever.
The Tiresias Loci? That smuggler cheated the Hutt Cartel, Exchange, and Black Sun gangs out of a fortune.
And he's been buying himself out of trouble ever since. 2 days ago, your rival bounty hunter shot down Tiresias' ship over Tatooine, but then lost him in the desert.
Got any intel on this other hunter?
Already told you everything the Huntmaster lets me. Focus on Tiresias, and you'll surely bump into him. The good news is Tiresias is Deveronian. He shouldn't be hard to spot.
That's true. I've seen 2 Deveronians my whole life. They've got red skin and 2 big horns on their heads.
Talk to the spaceport traffic control droid at Mos Illa. Find out if any Deveronians have been through there recently.
The only way that Deveronian gets off Tatooine is in pieces.
That's the spirit. Tiresias has a reputation for being slippery. When you catch him, better hold on tight. Good luck, Hunter. Krista out.
Tiresias Loci. A very well-known character, especially to those of you who have played Chapter 13 of Knights of the Fallen Empire. If you haven't, well, you will meet Galtreno very soon. Go down to the droid and speak to him. Tatooine with its 2 suns. What a better view can you ask for? You know, listening to the special music soundtrack attached to Tatooine, I remember that out of 12 already uploaded episodes, the Sony robots only claimed like 50-second worth of content that they believe I'm using without being authorized. They caught in the beginning of episode 8, between the 3rd and 5th minute or 4th minute or something, a little bit of music background from the in-game that they claim to be original Star Wars soundtrack, which it probably was. I can't remember which theme they claimed that would be. Okay, so gotta go talk to the droid actually. There you are.
Freighter Minoc Fodder 62009er, please stand by for landing clearance.
I'm looking for a Deveronian named Tiresias Loci. Got any record on him?
Scanning databanks. One moment, please. Records indicate only one Deveronian present at the spaceport. A merchant named Gellar Roy.
Bet you anything Geller Rowing is an alias for Tiresias Loci.
Where can I find this Deveronian merchant?
Gellar Roy's vessel is awaiting departure clearance in Docking Bay 64. Do you wish for me to contact him?
I want my visit to be a surprise.
Very well, but he is scheduled for takeoff soon. If you hurry, you might catch him.
I will hurry. But not too much to jump down from here. I don't remember if you survived this jump. I believe you do. And that's also probably the only time you will ever want to go up on that ramp on that bridge. I forgot to check out level up abilities. Ooh, nice. Cleanse a friendly target of up to 2 negative tech or physical effects. Different classes cleanse different things. That's very important to remember. Sadly, I'm running out of places to put it. Let's place it here for now. Yeah, I know that sounds strange considering how many empty slots I have available. Where are we going then? Oh, seriously. Why am I so screwed up in this 13th episode? I need to pay more attention. I promised you guys we'll be back to normal with the 14th part of this storyline. That's just me being typical me. That happens a lot when I'm live streaming. But I have a very good reason for that. During the live stream I get distracted a lot, whether I want to or not. When I'm not live streaming, I'm not supposed to do these things. And yet, you see, 22 minutes I keep doing it for the 13th episode. If you tell me how many times I say 13,
from this lousy
I will warn you.
spaceport. Stupid locals. You look lost, friend. Can I help you?
They said you'd be hard to catch, Loci. Guess they were wrong.
I'm afraid you're mistaken. I'm Geller Rowing, speeder salesman from Nar Shaddaa. If you're in the market, I have great deals on the new T9s. Unfortunately, I'm a bit rushed. Look me up on Nar Shaddaa, won't you? The name's Rowing. That's R-O-I-N-G.
Drop the act. You're Tiresias Loci.
Sorry, I don't know any Tiresias. Who exactly are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a bounty hunter. What else would I be?
That's absurd. I've never done anything wrong in my life. Shoot, you fools!
You alright?
and he's escaped.
Stop. I surrender. I got no loyalty to that scum. He left us here to die. The pay is great, but he never said we'd go up against anything like you.
You picked the wrong employer, pal.
No kidding. I should have stuck to pirating. I don't want any more trouble. I'll tell you everything I know. The Deveronian said a bounty hunter shot down his starship. He walked across the desert to reach Mos Illa. Blasted lucky he made it.
Did he say where he abandoned his starship?
No, but he wanted us to help get it running again. That plan changed real sudden like though. This bounty hunter caught up to us. Nasty little Rhodian. Before we could draw blasters, the Deveronian cuts a deal. Not only did he buy off the bounty hunter, he convinced him to sell his own starship.
Tiresias is good. I'll give him that.
Good. He negotiates better than a Jedi mind trick. The Rhodian's celebrating with a private party at a club outside of town. He's thrown around credits like sand.
I cross-referenced the ship's registration with known Rhodian bounty hunters. Found your rival. Vibu Lunx. Deadly accurate with a blaster, but has a reputation for laziness. I'm surprised he made it this far.
He won't be going any further.
If Tiresias bought off your rival once, he might try it again. Use a bounty hunter to fight a bounty hunter?
That's useful information, right? Please, let me go. This was never personal.
If I ever see you again, you're a dead man.
You got it. I'm officially retired.
Good idea letting him live. He'll warn the other mercenaries to stay out of our way. Let's drop in on your rival hunter's big party. It's the only lead we've got.
Damn, I was just about to tell you why this was such a good idea. And Mako actually came first. No, I'm joking. Dindo was wearing a very nice and special outfit. There used to be, in the early 2012, a very special and unique Ragu, the first Ragu event here on Tatooine. Bioware was giving parts of this set for reward for doing quests. Each quest was released for one day, and on the next day the next quest was available, giving you different parts of this armor set. I don't remember the name of that set, but it was orange color scheme, color dyed. That's all I remember. And again, I believe it was heavy armor, because back in those days there was no adaptive armor. Everything was heavy, medium or light. I can finally leave the damn starport and save me some time by traveling quickly to the next spawn. Whatever Mako said, I'm sure she loves this place. And she loves the heat. The chase begins.
At your service, sir.
We gotta catch him, Tiresias. Should have been looking up, you know, not down on the ground. Juneland, the big wasteland. Well, actually there is an even bigger wasteland here to the west. But we will visit that later on, don't worry. The chase will continue in the next episode or part or chapter number 14. Thank you for bearing with me with this totally screwed up number 13. See you next time. Bye bye. Oh, and don't forget to check out for the very first time my new, changed, redesigned and voiced over video ending. Yeah, I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If so, click the like button and help me out. Also leave a comment and let me know what you think. Visit my website vok.com for daily videos and news, and stay in touch by following me on Facebook and Twitter. To help me improve and expand, consider becoming my patron with a small monthly pledge.